What's going on, guys? I did not expect to film today, but I want to go over what just dropped, and I am so excited about this. One of the most iconic scenes is, of course, at King's Cross Station, and they will be filming there until August 25th, so that's today, August 25th. So today is probably the last day that they're filming there, and we got a bunch of behind the scenes pictures that I really want to go over, and again, this has me so excited. So they completely took over King's Cross, and as you can see, it's like fully boarded up, so they were trying to keep this under wraps, but obviously some things got through. So we got a bunch of pictures. First we have Molly Weasley right here, then we have Fred and George, we have Ginny and Ron, and we have a picture of Fred, George, and Ginny. Looking at this, dude, Molly Weasley looks amazing. So perfect. Also, just look at this picture of Catherine Parkinson, dude. Like, she's so cheery, she's so happy, she's happy to be there, and that makes me really hopeful that she is going to be a great Molly Weasley. And obviously, she has a great resume, which I've gone over in previous videos. Obviously, there's the big thing that the actress is not plump like Molly Weasley was described in the books, but honestly, dude, looking at this, I freaking love it. Then we have Fred and George, and they're already laughing and joking around, just like the characters are meant to be. So one thing that's in the books is the fact that Fred and George are actually shorter and stockier, which obviously the Phelps twins in the movies were not. They were actually the complete opposite, long and thin, which is how Ron is supposed to be. And the actors playing the twins are Tristan Harland and Gabriel Harland, who are real twins, which I love to see. Their outfits are really interesting, but I'm going to cover that in a second. First, let's look at all these other pictures. And then we see the twins with Ginny Weasley, and as you can see, they are considerably taller than Ginny, which makes sense because Ginny is a good deal younger than the twins in the books. And then we have a shot of Ginny and Ron, or the actors that are playing them. And by the way, the actors are Alistair Stout as Ron Weasley and Gracie Cochran as Ginny Weasley. So this is really cool. We see a shot of Ron, or Alistair Stout playing Ron, and if you zoom in, dude, he's wearing a Chudley Cannon shirt. It has the orange logo and everything with the CC, and if you don't know, that is Ron's favorite Quidditch team. The movies actually did a really great job when making Ron's room because they have Chudley Cannon merch everywhere, which was a nice detail, but I don't think it was ever mentioned that that is Ron's favorite team, and I don't even know if the Chudley Cannons were specifically talked about at all. So that's an amazing detail to see here. We can already see that they are putting a lot of details from the books in, which is a great sign, guys. Then we have a shot of Ginny pushing a cart, which is interesting because she obviously doesn't have a cart because she is not going to Hogwarts this year. That is not until season 2 when they cover the Chamber of Secrets. But I'm sure that's just a behind the scenes thing and she was just leaning on it or something in between takes. So a big thing that they are focusing on in this show is the fact that this season is taking place in 1991. And that is loyal to the books. Even though it was written in 1997, it does take place from 1991 to 1992. And then if you go to the end of the series, then the Battle of Hogwarts and all of that is in 1998. But getting back on track, we see that she has a 90s look. She has high glam makeup, which you can see here. It really does look very 90s. She also has retro gold earrings, as he pointed out. Again, very 90s, and I'm loving this. And then the suede jacket with shoulder pads. Dude, the shoulder pads were so popular in the 90s. And then as he pointed out, there's a great combination of red, orange, and green shades. And as you know, the 90s was a very colorful decade. Honestly, they had colors that just did not go at all. But yeah, here's a look at all of the other colors together. So one thing that I do want to mention is that there is no sign of Percy Weasley, who was actually a very big part of this scene in the book. Obviously, these are just behind the scenes photos, and he very well could have been there, we just didn't get a look at him. As I just showed, it was all boarded up at King's Cross, so it was probably hard for people to come in and take photos, much less release them. And that being said, even though we don't see Percy, we also don't see Harry here. So again, he very well could have been there, or they just haven't gotten to his scenes yet. Maybe they were just filming the scenes with Ron, Ginny, Fred, George, and Molly Weasley. But also getting back to Ginny's clothes, this is another very 90s thing. Very colorful, it has funky, cool patterns. She's got the orange overalls. She has red shoes with yellow socks. Like, you would never see that today. But yeah, that just makes me really excited that they are sticking to the 90s theme. Also, I'll say that the fact that they are actually filming at King's Cross is really exciting. I was worried they were just gonna build a set that looked like it because they are building massive sets. So it's good that they were actually actually on location for this one. But yeah, it's amazing to see this redhead family. It's awesome to get our first look at Molly Weasley, Fred, George, Ron, Ginny, and yeah, and the attention to detail is amazing. Shout out to the costume designer because they have been on fire. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about this. Again, I didn't expect to jump on and record, but I'm excited that I was able to. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, because I'm always excited to hear what other fans have to say, especially my viewers and my subscribers. We've built a really cool community here on Movie Flame. If you're interested in any of the other HBO videos that I've done quite a few. You can just click right here. And with that, I'll sign off. Thanks again for watching.